Hello, hello. Amy Ramsey here, coach and content strategist, supporting you in learning how to write authentic content that converts so you can use your content to bring clients in the door to you. And today I want to give you some basics of what content that converts really is, what it looks like, what it feels like, and how you can use your content in a way to bring clients to you without feeling salesy. So I know that's a big thing. No one wants to feel salesy online. No one wants to feel like they're constantly posting content. Buy my thing. Hey, let's do this. Hey, work with me. Buy my thing, buy my thing. No, none of us want to feel that way. So how do you connect with your potential clients? And then how do you pull them forward so that they are moving through the process of knowing you a bit better, connecting with you, and then working with you. So we're going to go through the basics today, and I'm actually going to share my screen with you so that we can look at what this looks like. So a couple of myths and getting started. If I can get my thing going here. Here we go. So Buddy is with me too, by the way. So here's the thing. Content is better than sales. Content is greater than sales, meaning, again, no one wants to feel crazy, salesy online. And content to me, yes, it's using things, it's a way to bring in sales, but it has a very different energy to it. So one thing is authenticity. The reason I say it's authentic content that converts is because anyone can learn, that crazy online sales language of how do I get people to buy? How do I get people to move into wanting to click that button? And authenticity is going to trump salesy content all day long. Connecting content is going to trump convincing content. So again, it's not about how do I get people to, how do I convince them to? No, it's actually about connection. And then supporting is always going to feel way better than fixing. So again, all these things on the left are much more like content based and authentic content based, more so than that salesy ick feeling that we all get when we see people who are online not being authentic, and we really just get that vibe like, are they really here to help us, or do they just want to make money? So of course we want to stay away from that. So content that converts, it's actually not about selling. I know. And the funny thing about this is you will sell, because again, it is going to be much more authentic. So your content online actually is not about trying to sell your thing. And we're going to talk about what it is here in a second, but I really want you to know, if you are writing your content from a space of, how do I get them to do this? How do I get them to buy? It's not going to go very well. It's going to have that sleazy feel. So we want to avoid that. Content that converts is also not about what you know. We do not need more encyclopedias in our life. We have Google for that. So it's not about all of the, facts and the figures and all of the things that you learned in whatever certification program you went through or whatever college you went through. It's actually not about that. That content will absolutely not convert. It's also not about how great your life is. So this is one of those funny things, because in the online landscape of today, we could think it's about showing how great our life is, our lifestyle. Look at me, I'm on a, plane traveling to wherever. Look at me, I'm on a yacht. Look at me, I'm on a beach in Mexico with a Mai Tai, and like, maybe I'm working, maybe I'm not. Know that if people are posting that, it is for a deeper purpose. It's not just about you showing off how great your life is, okay? It gets to be about something much deeper. So authentic content actually is about allowing us to connect with you. It's about getting to know you, knowing what you're all about. So again, it's not about what you know, it's about you. It's about, hey, what are you all about? I can go look up anything I want in terms of love, relationships, business, health. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, we can all find that stuff online. So what's going to have us connect with you and follow you is the piece about what you're all about. It supports us in knowing if we vibe with you. Just straight up, do we like you? Do we like what you're all about? Do we like your energy? Do we like following you? It's also about knowing if we can trust you, and then knowing if you can help us. So again, people buy from people. Okay, so people buy from people, meaning we need to know you as a person, and people buy from those that they know, like, and trust. This is like old school basic marketing 101, and it is not going to change, okay? So all of these things are built through your content and through you being authentic, and that's how we will know if we can know, like, and trust you, so we know whether we want to buy from you. So great content, this is the juicy part of this video. It makes us feel something. So you know how I said content that converts is actually not about selling, and it could be like, wait, what is it about then? It's about making us feel something. That's what true content is. Because if you can have us feel something, if you can have us feel like we relate to you, feel like you get us, feel our pain, feel our purpose, feel our hopes, our wishes, our dreams. Humans are emotional beings. And if you can have us feel something in your content, you're going to absolutely be able to pull us all the way through to working with you. So, you know, I could have made this video about 30 seconds long and just said, great content is about making us feel something and wrap it up there. But I do think you need to know a little bit more of the, full picture here. So that is the biggest thing, though, is great content is having us feel something. Great content also has one main point, and I know it's tricky because there are so many things you could tell us, support us with, educate us on, share with us, and the more that you get all over the place with one post, the more we are confused, the more we have a hard time following you, and the sooner we click away because we don't feel like you're making any sense. Great content also shows authenticity. It shows vulnerability. It shows like your humanness. It shows that you're not perfect. We don't need more perfect people online. Okay, we don't need more Photoshop people online. We don't need more people online talking about how great their life is. That is not relatable. We don't want to work with perfect people. We want to work with people who have struggled, who have had really hard moments, who understand what we've been through, maybe what we're going through right now, and they've come out to the other side. And the only way that we know that is if you are willing to share with us authentically and vulnerably your story and where you've been. Great content also has leadership, authority, and credibility. So by leadership, it's that piece of we can trust you to take us where we want to go. There's a sense of vulnerability with also establishing credibility, authority. You're someone we want to listen to. You're someone we want to follow. You're someone we can truly trust to lead us through our hard moments, our struggles, maybe the darkest time of our life. Okay, so there's gotta be that level of, we believe you. You have authority, you have credibility. And again, you are leading us through. It's also about showing what's possible. So, you know, don't take us into our pain and leave us there. Don't take us into, you know, the crappiest moment of your life without any kind of explanation as to what's on the other side. So great content is also going to inspire us to keep going. Again, when you think about the feeling something, it's inspiring us to keep moving forward, to keep going, to see what's possible on the other side, to have hope, to have dreams, and really truly to keep going. It also shares how you can help. So don't leave us hanging. Don't leave us hanging. I say that oftentimes what people do is they are so afraid to share about how they can help or what they do or have any kind of call to action. They're so afraid to share it that they share all this stuff, and we're with you and we're there and we're in the moment and we're feeling like, okay, awesome, you can help us. And then you leave us hanging. And it's basically like taking us to prom and then leaving us in the car while you go into the dance for a couple hours, have a great time, and then you come back and tell us all about it. Like, don't do that. Great content is also about your audience and not you. So this is one of those tricky little things where even though you're sharing your own stories, you're sharing your own, you know, struggles, where you've been, you're sharing how you can help, it's all through the lens of your potential clients. It's all through the lens of your ideal clients and your audience, and saying, hey, I get you, and I want to share this with you because I think you can relate. I think it will support you. I think it will educate you. I think it will inspire you. I think it will take you where you want to go. So again, it's not just sharing from a place of, I want a bunch of likes. It's not sharing from a place of, I need, you know, validation. I'm so great. Look at all I've accomplished. It is always, always done from the lens of, how will this support my audience? And how will this support them in how they feel right now, where they want to go, what's next? Again, it's just all about supporting your audience. So the way that I teach all of this, and I have it all come together, is my post to profit strategy, which is really just 3 things. It's about having clarity. It's about finding your flow. And then it's also about expressing your voice. And I have a lot of other trainings on these 3 things. And as you are creating great content, as you are wanting to really create content that is authentic and connecting with your audience, so they do feel that they know, like, and trust you in order to move forward and work with you and follow down that path with you and create that client relationship with you. These 3 things are always going to be used over and over again, and I'm not covering them in this video, but this is to remind you that you always get to check in about these 3. And of course, there's a lot more information about those. 2 places you can find me are Instagram at Coach Amy Ramsey, and then I also have a free guide on my website that will support you in my top 10 tips to create authentic content that converts. So if you're wanting to get started with this, if you're kind of having writer's block, if you're not knowing where to go, check in with that free guide. It will absolutely support you. And, you know, I always say, like, it really is about being authentic, you being authentic in your business, and being able to bring clients into you so you're not having to chase them down, you're not feeling salesy, and you're really able to be you in your business. So go stalk me on Instagram, and I will see you next time for our next training, supporting you in how to post online and bring clients in the door. Much love.